Hello, this is Steve Shea from your history class. You'll notice I kind of dressed down. This isn't a class meeting, so I thought I'd go a little informal today, taking my cue from others who have dressed in pajamas and t-shirts and so forth. So we'll just see how this goes. What I want to do is I want to teach you how to do a title page using the Chicago Manual of Style. Just as in a science class, you exhibit certain behaviors because you're in a science lab, such as, always putting the cap on the reagent bottle and that sort of thing. In a history class, you follow the rules when you're writing a paper of the Chicago Manual of Style. That's just what historians do. This formatting isn't too terribly difficult, and I want to lead you through the process. So if you want to, you can go ahead and open up a document while you're listening to this, and by the end of 5 minutes, you should have a ready-to-go title page. Well, let's get started. So here I have my blank document, and the first thing I'm going to do is make sure that things are standardized in a 12-point font. You can choose the font that you want to use. Generally, you want to choose something that's kind of standard, no Comic Sans or anything like that. And then we're going to center it in the middle of the page. So the whole goal of the title page is, when we're done with it, to be centered from top to bottom. But we don't have to worry about that right at the beginning. So I'm just going to take a couple of key returns down, and the title of this paper will be my research proposal, and we put a colon in, and then we add greater detail about that particular title. So the research proposal is going to be the same for everybody, but the title will be a little bit different. So this will be my great idea for the past. If you want a longer title than that, it's recommended that the shape here should be kind of a pyramid shape. So if you do have a longer title for, how's this? How people of the past shaped their lives. And once again, if we were looking for a little pyramid effect here, we're going to go ahead and take these away. We're going to not capitalize prepositions and simple words. And now we have that kind of triangle effect. All right, let's go ahead and go down, and we're just going to put at the bottom of our paper that this is a paper by me, and this will be for a history class. And we'll just go ahead and use the course prefix. Now, because I use this project in several different classes, I'm not going to put the exact course number here. And then I'll follow it up with the title of the class. And once again, there's different titles to these classes, so we'll put them there. You can refer to the top of the syllabus here. And then finally, the date that you submitted the project. If I was being a jokester here, I'd put April 1st, but we'll go with April 10th of 2020. Okay. Our final step here is to make sure that this is centered, and I am a big fan of eyeballing it. Good enough, okay? The purpose of the title page, once again, is to just give your page a professional look, a structured look, so that individuals will know right away what they're looking at. You can use this template in other classes of yours to always give it that kind of finished look. Please remember that the title page does not count towards the page count for the whole paper. So if your professor was to say, I want a 5-page paper, the title page, the bibliography, those things generally don't count. There's something else I wanted to say. Oh, for this assignment, I'm looking for 2 pages. So the title page and the bibliography don't count for this. It's only the actual writing that counts. Here is another tip that professors never tell students. When you get a page count, like 2 pages, we apply in our own minds kind of the 10% rule. So if you think about it, you can go 10% over that page count, or 10% under the page count without any fear of penalty. You don't have to be exactly 2 pages. But if you go significantly over that, and let's say you go 2.5, 3 pages, then you're gaining an advantage over your fellow students. And so you're going to want to go back to your paper and look and see what you can make more terse and more pithy. I'll have more to say about this in the writing rules, but it's just a good rule of thumb not to go over or under a page count by anything more or less than 10%. All right, well, we will see you in another video real soon.